going to win this battle of the lumberjacks. That's coming up next. I'm putting my money on Clayton.
Brett Morse, he's a dairy farmer, and this is his farm that we're on. And hey, all right, this early in the morning. Hey, we got to make cattle.
That's right.
We got to make some beef.
Of course, LeBron bringing a lot of success to Cleveland, but just not enough.
Not quite enough.
Not quite enough success.
In the 90s, I thought, lots of fun tweets. So we'll start with D, who says, in the 90s, I thought that computers were much easier to use. Remember the green flashing, you know, in the dial-up
Oh,
zone?
yeah, sure
Yes.
do. And thought nothing will ever be as cool as crystal meth.
Pepsi.
I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my genes.
Yeah. It's in your jeans. What?
I'll have to get a photo.
No, you won't get a photo.
Okay, well, I'm a witness here. What I seen was a horrible, tragic situation. The guy was coming down, and I guess the police was trying to do a stop point. The man said, no, not today, and they began to race behind each other like cats and dogs. The police officer got behind the man, and the police car just twisted around like a tornado, girl, and the Lord just shook it up, and the man just got injured. His head went to one side, and his body went to the other side, and girl, he hit the pole, and now the result is this police officer don't know if his life is going to continue to make it, or he going to just tap out. Lord be with this young man. He need a blessing. I was actually going to buy me a piece of burger from Burger King, and I just stopped right in the middle because my hunger just went away. Because when I seen that accident, girl, I just began to be nosy, and I just had to just understand that somebody was experiencing this difficulty moment that was just not, ma'am, I just cannot bear to continue to talk.
Okay. Nope. Yes, please. Okay.
On May 17. But police say the investigation into who shot who and how many of the 9, if any.
People in Antioch acting like they never seen fire before. Come on, fam, my hot box is thicker than the smoke will ever be.
Story this morning. Now here's Charlotte with more on the situation in Greece.
Ed Miliband's too good for this fucking country, to be honest.
No, you can't swear on daytime television.
He shot 17 over, missing the cuts with a 40 over next.
Actually holding up. Thanks.
Get my way.
Op het programma alleen artiesten die spektakel combineren met humor. Sorry, het is grappig. En die komen zowel uit België als uit het buitenland. Zoals Gelderschutter.
So in Luton, for example, more than half of pupils speak English as an additional language. Here in Peterborough, it's 39%, but in central Bedfordshire, the figure is much, much lower. Just 5%.
Well, Tom may have been disappearing in his report there. I'm very pleased to say he's reappeared in the studio.
Now, in the past few weeks, the SPCA has been receiving calls. Sorry about that. Hi. Have a nice day. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Will they trade it? What has the departure of David West done to the team's plans? Oh, gotta like that on live TV, huh? The Pacemates enjoying some free airtime. Boy, where was I? Wow.
New NBA rules. This is no longer a foul. Oh, that's no longer a foul. We learned that tonight in the Golden State game. Thank you, Jeff. Actually, you should have come down and hacked me a little harder. You should have taken a saw and sawed off my arm. That is still not a foul. That's allowed. Yeah, it's not a foul anymore. Not a lot of calls and a lot of hacking going on, and frankly, in the first quarter, Golden State could have gotten away with this. Hey, LeBron, you want to get to the basket? No way. But let's face it, folks, after the first quarter, it was all about the Cavs and their shooting performance. And did you know that J.R. Smith and Shumpert made 4 more shots than I did in tonight's game? This is what they were playing with tonight. This is what they were playing with tonight. Not basketballs, but bricks.
Where are you in Morris?
I'm in the back of my tractor trailer.
Yeah, and where is it? How close to Interstate 80 are you?
Just about a half a mile.
South of Interstate 80?
Just south of it, yeah.
Okay, it looks like that circulation, that tornado is between Morris and Seneca. And is it raining heavily around you now?
Yeah, and the wind's blowing really heavily, like it's a blast from Howard Stern's asshole.
Oh. Had to have one of those, didn't you?
I'm concerned about Ryan back in his truck. What should he do right now?
Right now, Ryan, are you near a building that you could get into? He lost the phone. Okay,
Ryan said he was in the back of his truck.
Now listen, not to be crude, but are we to take away from this that Bradley Cooper is now dating Sepp Blatter's sloppy second?
It's exactly what we're to take away from this. But you know, most guys would be good with this. This could be sloppy 15ths and they'd take it.
Give us a little bit of the premise here. You're basically teaching these high school seniors how to get into a little bit of trouble, or how to do things without getting into trouble, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, I just woke up like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, you were sleeping?
Hell yeah. Dude, it's like 6 o'clock over here.
It's very early.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we appreciate
It's very early, and I'm very tired. You know the Warriors won the fucking championships last night.
Okay, we gotta go.
I just said the F word.
You're right, good. Thank you. We're gonna go now. Okay, back to me. Back over here there. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Really tan.
What? Oh, you can just step in. He's gonna check your shot. Oh, okay.
Tonight, we continue our week-long series with Class 3A. Wait for me on the prompter there. Sorry. All right, I think we had a little technical issue there. Pretty obvious.
Eyewitness News starts right now. And good evening. Our top story tonight. We are Bushnell Park went pink today for the Susan Komen of Connecticut annual Race for the Cure, and what a cancer survivor is saying tonight about the amazing event. And a manhunt continues in New York after 2 convicted murderers escaped. The latest on that is coming up. Now to a 5 Cares event, an overwhelming show of support as thousands take part in the Susan Komen Connecticut Race for the Cure in Bushnell Park this morning. The annual event helping those battling breast cancer and celebrating survivors. Channel 3's Eyewitness News reporter Sajata Jan has that story. And we're going now right to Hartford, and Roger Susannon is live in Hartford, where they just had a big event in Hartford. Roger, you're talking violence.
Does this offend you? It's a Confederate flag. Is it a symbol of Southern pride or a symbol of hate? And then, what about this? Does this offend you? This word. President Obama said it out loud in an interview, and a lot of people are shocked.
This shouldn't happen to anyone. The whole thing that we have been talking about is whether this is terrorism or not. And I think it is terrorism. By any stretch of the imagination, you can understand that people are upset. But, you know, we're going to continue to talk about that.
The president himself said he's angry today. Right. And local leaders said they are angry, too, that violence like this can't happen in a church. But everyone I've spoken to as well has also talked about healing.
Yeah. I just think it's really sad that when we have 9 people who have lost their lives.
We're going to take a break. We're going to take a break
and
so we can have a real
deal with something like this.
But
I think it's important, too, that people see the ignorance of it.
An unnerving sight today at a London Gay Pride celebration, an ISIS flag among a sea of rainbow colors. CNN International assignment editor spotted the flag and was able to snap these pictures. Joining me on the phone from London is CNN's international Lucy Paul.
This man, quite distinctive from the rest of the crowd, he was dressed in black and white, whereas everyone else was brightly colored, as you can see from the photos. This man dressed in black and white was waving what appears to be a very bad mimicry, but a very clear attempt to mimic the ISIS flag, the black and white flag with the distinctive lettering. I mean, if you look at the flag closely, it's clearly not Arabic. In fact, it looks like it could be gobbledygook.